As your technology partner in education, Acer is committed to building programs designed for student advancement and learning. This dynamic 7-hour curriculum paves the way for students looking to pursue a career path in technology. In chapters 1 through 4, we use the individual space to deliver information. One student logging in, working at his own pace through 28 to 30 individual lessons. Instead of sitting back and just passively reading a lot of text on the screen, we deliver small chunks of information on demand. By clicking interactive buttons and icons on the screen, students work at their own pace, learning as they go. Students can page back and forth through ebooks, learning about different types of cables and connectors, and post-repair QA testing. We've also incorporated gamification elements. We use a mini game to teach students about the tools and equipment they need to replace components. Points are awarded for each completed lesson, and students can check out the leaderboard to see how they stack up against other learners. Students explore technology, learning some basics about hardware components. But we promote active learning by letting users choose the sequence of components explored. They do have to cover them all, but where it makes sense, we give them choices to foster a sense of ownership of their learning. During beta testing, feedback told us that some students actually learn better by reading. By clicking the Resource tab, students can download the content in PDF documents. These can be used as a learning aid, study tool, or reference sheet. And they have access to the information even after completing the course. In each video, students watch our technician replace a key component.
Place the Chromebook bottom up with the hinges closest to you. Remove the tape that secures the battery cable in place.
At any time, they can click the Notes tab to read the steps while the technician demonstrates and explains the repair step by step.
Using your tweezers, lift up to release each strip of tape.
And remember, these best practice procedures can be downloaded for future reference.
Additionally, there are 2 screws that secure the touchpad in place. Remove
After
the 2
each
screws.
video, students interact with a brief review. This is a second close-up look at some key steps for working with that particular component. Using different interactive questions, active learning and user engagement continue in these knowledge checks. Students visually identify key components on the Chromebook with hotspot questions. Drag and drop questions are used to match components with their function. Results are emailed to users immediately, so they know right away if they need to repeat a lesson. The final assessment is where your group space comes in, since developing skills is best done in a hands-on environment. Working with an experienced staff member on your campus, the student demonstrates that what he's learned translates into a skill that he can apply. A staff member uses the online checklist, while observing the student replace either the main board or the LCD panel. By documenting your observations, you verify the process is performed correctly, as taught in the course. Based on these observations, a custom certificate is generated when the student passes this final assessment. We know the program has to be easy to implement, so we'll wrap up with that. We grant access at no charge to our qualified education accounts for 30 days. It's designed for maximum flexibility. As space permits, we will work with you to schedule the access you need. You'll receive a weekly status report detailing the progress of your users. You'll know exactly where each student is in the learning path and how they've scored on every quiz. Contact us for more information or to schedule an e-learning session. Thanks for watching.